Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on this special red velvet cake episode. This is my birthday month. I am so excited to turn another year, another lap around the sun. You guys, here are the special ingredients for this nice and moist, delicious cake. Okay, you guys, here it is. Thank you for joining me. And if you had not subscribed, why don't you consider subscribing, hitting that like button, sharing it with all your friends and family, you guys. I love for all to join me in my journey in inspiring others how to cook, how to enjoy cooking, and no matter your disabilities, you can always do anything you put your mind to. With God, all things are possible. You guys, I forgot to show you this part in the beginning with my ingredients. So here it is. First thing first, we're going to mix our sugar and our butter, cream it together nice and well until you get like a fluffy texture. And everything has to be room temperature, you guys. You guys, forgive me for speaking so fast because I am so excited and I want you guys to try this recipe and enjoy it with your family because it's a special recipe from my heart. And again, it's my birthday. Okay, so we are creaming the butter and the sugar together. And then following that, we're going to incorporate the rest of our ingredients. You guys, don't skip this part because it's very important for you to cream it all together nice and well, your butter and your sugar, until you hear no crystals at the end, you know, all this little crackly little sounds. But make sure you do the best that you can to the best of your ability. Cream it, cream it, cream it. You guys, gotta show you that too. We're gonna need some salt for this recipe. Alright, so now we're going to put together our cake flour. We're using 3 cups of cake flour, you guys. And in that, we're going to add our baking powder. And we also going to add our salt into that mixture as well. We are mixing all of our dry ingredients together. And then all of our wet ingredients together. So, okay, here's the baking powder. Excuse me, guys. Baby powder? Oh, no. Alright. Baking powder, a teaspoon of the salt, you guys. I use sea salt. You can use kosher salt or whatever salt you have on hand. Now here's the cocoa powder. We are using about 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Excuse my measurement, that was 2 cocoa powder. Okay, so now we're mixing it all in together. Nice and well incorporated, and we're going to get on moving to our next step because we're not stopping on this moist, delicious, beautiful red velvet cake. It's a love cake, you guys. Make sure you incorporate it real well. Now, moving along, we are going to move along to our eggs, you guys. So we are using about 5 eggs for this recipe, and you want to crack it into a separate dish because just in case you may have one of those bad eggs, which no egg should be left behind. But if there is a bad egg, you will not be able to remove it and start a new batch if you crack it into your cake mixture. So it's separate cracking, that's the point. Now we're going to add about a teaspoon, about a 4th teaspoon of the vinegar, and that helps to lighten up the color inside of the red velvet cake if you wish. Now we're going to put our star anise. Now I use star anise because it's so close to a certain flavoring that I like that reminds me of fall-ish. Okay, so we used about a teaspoon of that, and we also going to use a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Yes, pure vanilla extract. We're going to use a teaspoon of that, and that's going to bring the flavor, enhance that flavor out into that red velvet cake. Oh my goodness, you should saw this red velvet cake. Everybody ate it and it was all gone, you guys. All right, so we're going to stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Get it nice and incorporated. Now we are going to add in our egg mixture first. And I know this is unorthodox, but this is just the way that I make my pound cake. So if you want to follow along with my pound cake, pound cake red velvet cake recipe, then here it is. All right, so you're going to just stir it on up, beat it on up. And now after that, we're going to add in our buttermilk, which you'll see that coming out pretty soon. Alright, you guys, so now it's time to add that 1 cup of buttermilk into your mixture. And what it is, you want to add your milk and your food coloring first. We're going to mix in the milk and the flour simultaneously. And what you want to do, start with your flour, then your milk, and then end with your flour last, okay? Alright. Although I did this a little bit backwards with the milk, but that's okay because it still came out just fine. But the rule of thumb is start with your dry and end with your dry, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4.
In this part, I had to add in some extra red food coloring, and that's okay too. You can add as much food coloring as you want to get it to the desired color that you wish to obtain, okay? It's okay. Don't worry. It's going to be all good. And of course, we're going to set our oven at 350 and we're going to leave it in the oven for about 1 hour. And you guys, look at that slow pour. Look at that slow pour. That is so beautiful. And we're out. Let it bake, you guys. Alright you guys, so now we are going to make our beautiful glaze that go on top, you all. This is going to be so flavorful as well. We're going to use our cream cheese. We're going to use our heavy whipping cream. We're going to use our powdered sugar. First, we start off with everything room temperature cream cheese, and we're going to cream that in with our liquid. Don't be afraid to use the liquid, but don't use too much at first, okay? You're going to start off with about maybe a tablespoonful, and then we're going to mix it on up to get that cream cheese nice and creamed along with the heavy whipping cream. You can use a mixer if you want, but I choose to use my hand whisk. Now we're going to add in our desired amount of powdered sugar. So I want mine to be pretty thick, almost close to like an icing, but it's a glaze, okay? So I'm going to do this icing nice and thick at first, and then I'll smooth it out as I add in the rest of my liquid, okay? So watch and see. We're going to add a little bit more of heavy cream just to get it started, so we can see how to gauge this glaze, alright? It start out pretty thick, but you can thin it out as much as you want, but I choose to keep it kind of thick in between, okay? Ooh, that's so beautiful how it just comes straight on out the pan. Yes, 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 you see it. Oh, so beautiful. Alright you guys, so this next step is optional. You can sprinkle a little flavored powdered sprinkles. They're sugar crystals, on top of the cake if you like, but I thought it would make it look so pretty and make the glaze pop, okay? You guys, look how moist it looks on the inside, you guys. Looks so good. Tastes so good. It was gone in a hot second. Oh, take a bite. Take a bite, you guys. All right, now here's the end results, you all. Look at it. It just looks so cute. Oh, it's my special red velvet cake, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe and try it all for yourself. And share it with others, of course. Sharing is caring with your loved ones. And you all, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the video. Thank you for your total support. You guys, we will reach 1,000 subscribers by July, you all, or June, whichever one comes first. Thank you for supporting your girl. And you all, keep God first in all that you do. Remember, the amputees can cook too. And I love you. Bye.